So today I wanted to talk about the fear that other people put onto us and also just how that plays into motherhood and my thoughts on motherhood, because a lot of you guys have been asking about that. So let me just start off with this, is that I feel like so many people love to put their fears and anxieties and insecurities onto other people. When Connor and I were young and dating, I remember adults being like, you guys need to date other people. You can't just stay in the same relationship. Like, you need to explore. Like, you have no idea what's out there. And him and I were always just like, no, like, we want to be together. And it's actually really funny because we've fallen in the exact footsteps of my parents. My parents were the same age as us when they started dating, and like this, just like the same exact timeline of everything. It took them a little over 3 years to get pregnant with their first baby. The same with us. So they have been like our rock throughout all of this, and they have been so supportive and just so incredible to us. And whenever we feel discouraged, they've just really helped us. But so many people would tell us that with dating, and I'm so glad that I never dated anyone else, and so is Connor. I think it's just such an incredible thing to be able to say that we were each other's first boyfriend and girlfriend and we made it through. When we wanted to get engaged, I remember people being like, you can't get engaged this young. You guys are going to throw your life away by getting married. Like, everything's over once you get married. You can't do anything. And when we got married, and even now, like 4 years later, it has just been the most amazing 4 years. Being able to be married to your best friend and go on all of these adventures, like, we have just had so many fun adventures. I feel like we have so much fun together, and it is just absolutely incredible. We've been together for 13 years now, or is it 14? I can't even remember. But we've been together for a really long time, and we're still not sick of each other. So I think that is just incredible. But we also have heard the same thing about getting pregnant. When we told people we wanted to immediately start having kids and we wanted to grow our family, again, we were met with, you guys are too young, kids are going to ruin your life. We even went through it when we were buying our house. I remember some people were like, well, good luck. You will be forever tied to your house. You're never going to get to go on vacations again. You're never going to be able to do anything. And it's so frustrating. I feel like it's a lot of people who are older than us, even if it's just older than us by a couple years. I don't know why, but people just love to share negative opinions rather than uplifting you and encouraging you. But I kind of went through the same thing with pregnancy. People told me pregnancy is the worst thing you will go through. You will be so sick. You're going to feel so awful. And I know that's actually very true for a lot of people. But I was really blessed with a very beautiful pregnancy, and I love being pregnant. I'm now 38 weeks pregnant, and honestly, I feel like I could be pregnant for the rest of my life and not have a care in the world. Like, I just really love it. And I just am so grateful to be pregnant. And I feel like now what I'm facing is a lot of people trying to scare me with birth. And I think it's good to go into all of these things not being, you don't want to be naive and be like, oh, everything's going to be so easy. But also, I think if you can do a lot of like research and just know a lot of stuff about birth or about, getting married, like, know what's going to be hard, know what things could possibly come up, and just try to prepare yourself, then you are going to be perfectly fine. And so this has been trickling in a lot to motherhood. I feel like I was always so excited. I was like one of those girls that was so young and just knew I wanted to be a mom. When I was 15, I started like looking up different ways to birth, like free births, water births. Like, I just started researching all these things. Like, I've just always been so into it and have always felt so called to be a mom. And now that I'm finally here, I feel like I have let so much fear from other people get in the way. So many people are like, oh, well, make sure you sleep now, like you're never gonna sleep again, or, make sure you guys do something fun now because your life is over, you're never gonna have fun again. And it was really starting to get to me the other week. I was like, oh my goodness, like our life is going to be so different. And I just think it's so sad because it's such a special time and I want to enjoy it, but it's been so hard with all of the noise from other people. So something that I've been really doing is just trying to tune out everyone and just focus on the things that I know and the things that God has told me. I know God has promised me so many things, and it's been making me really excited again for motherhood, just as I should be. Even just like going to the stores and looking at like baby clothes, or playing with like my nieces and nephew, and just seeing how much joy they bring to me. And even thinking of my little dog Wilbur, like he brings me so much joy, and we have so much fun with him. And I feel like adding a little mini me and Connor to our lives will just bring even more joy. And I think everyone has been so wrong about all of the other stages of our life, so I have to kind of like lean on that and just know that everything is going to be fine and so beautiful. So yeah, that's kind of how I've been feeling now that I'm at the end of my pregnancy. Let me know what you guys have been feeling, or if you guys have gone through any of these situations with people making you feel fear instead of excitement and love. But I hope you guys have a great day, and I will chat with you next time. Bye.